everyone, I am back today after making a couple process videos and then being gone for the last, I think, 3 weeks now. I filmed the videos and then right after that, my entire family caught the flu. And I don't know if anybody else out there has had the flu this year, but it was really, really bad. I was out of work for almost a week. And I still don't have my voice back completely. And then my children missed school for an entire week as well, and my husband missed work for almost 2 weeks, just because it was that bad between coughing and not being able to speak, and my fever was like 2 days long, and I just felt miserable. So I'm sorry I haven't been making any other videos besides a couple weeks ago, but however, because I had no energy to be in my scrapbook room, I did have that itch to just do something else other than watch TV and sit on my couch. So I wanted to just go over a couple of things that helped me get through that like slump of, oh my goodness, I need to finish my project life, and still being able to relax and be comfortable and get some type of like creativeness and time out of just, like I said, sitting on my couch. So I wanted to show you guys a few pages, and they're not pages that were done, but they were super easy to put together. They're kind of like a basis for a page, or kind of a start for a page, and it was, like I said, it was super simple to put together. It was something I could do on the couch and sit there. I grabbed, I think, yeah, a whole bunch of, well, this one's not, but I had grabbed 6x6 pads that I had that I had wanted to use, and obviously, I mean, this one is inspired by Paige Taylor Evans. I don't know what this layout is from, but I just took a 6x6 pad. I think this is a Studio Calico 6x6 pad, and I just cut them in different widths, and then cut some banners out on the very ends. And then at some point, whenever I get around to printing out some photos, I will go ahead and put a page together, but most of the work is already done. So I know that there's going to be a few pictures, and then I'll just stitch along the very top there, and this page will be done. And a couple other pages that I did while I was sick. Here's this one. I just used a punch, and I had excess paper from a few layouts ago, and so this is another 6x6 pad that I just punched out some squares and lined it along the side. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is doing a cut file and then putting it on top of this, and that way you know, there will be color on the back, and then maybe like a 4x6 photo, or I could just leave it the way it is and then add a 4x6 photo. However, as you guys can see, there's a gap here at the very top, so I think I might do the cut file. Another one I did here was an expectation for there to be photos. This little dash marks right here are little P's for photo. So at some point, like I said, when I get around to editing some photos, I am going to just put them in here, add a title, and call it a day. So there's this one with the same type of punch. This one was super quick. One of my Project Life kits came with a whole bunch of these travel cards, and instead of doing a pocket page, because in my regular scrapbook albums I don't like to use pocket pages, and I'd rather it just be, you know, straight on the page to look like a pocket page, if that makes any sense. So I do a lot of commuting for work, so I figured I grabbed these cards, and I know this bottom one isn't like these other two with the picture in the background, but I figured it would be okay for now. So either I'm going to print a photo of like me in my car, or my husband in our car, something like that, in order to fill up these spaces. So maybe a 4x6, a 4x6, and then journaling, or the journaling down here, and 2 4x6s, and then, like I said, that page will be done, and I'll just probably put like our drive, or, you know, well, the commute's right there. And then this last one I did, and it's a little bit more in-depth than the other ones, but this is inspired by Wilna Furstenberg, and I don't have the page printed that I found this from, but I went ahead and I just created kind of like a butterfly background, and this is a basic gray, I think it's Hey Girl collection in the background here. And so I just kind of, I cut this out, I cut out the white piece of paper and then backed it with different pattern papers and then added foam dots to the top white paper, and then took a punch and kind of jaggedly punched out the top and the bottom there, and then I used my sewing machine at some point whenever I felt better to like come and put it in my room. So, and then there was another one here that I didn't do over the last couple of weeks. Like I said, this was all done on my couch, super quick, super easy with 6x6 pads, but I have a section in one of my organizers that has a kind of like a filing system, and I kind of put pages that like I've already started and, you know, just need a photo. It's just that little thing of you want to scrap but you don't know what you want to scrap, and you just need to be able to touch some paper and to get something down enough to make you feel like, oh, I've done something today. So the only other one I had in that file was this one right here. At some point I did a layout last year that had the word shine in it, and I needed to color it with, I'm sorry, mist it with my Gold Lame Heidi Swapp spray, and instead of putting those letters in a box, I figured I could put it on some white cardstock and then mist it, and then I would have the negative space here for a page down the road. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this, but I'll probably maybe a good like 6x6 paper, and then, or 6x6 photo here in the middle, and then probably like an added title to go with it. So these are just kind of starter pages, and hopefully in the near future I'll be able to do process videos on that and show you guys like eventually that these things will be done. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking it out with me even though I got sick. I was going to do a process video on another 4th of July page, but I just never got around to it because it did take me a while, as in like I would do one thing and then not come back to it for another day or so. So let me show you guys so far what I've got, and I'm doing several pages of the same thing. So oops, sorry. So here's kind of like what it looks like so far. It's a page inspired by Corey Jones, and I won't go into it right now just because I know that I am going to show it at some point. And then, so I'm doing several pages, the same one, for different albums, for different families that celebrated 4th of July at some point. So here's this page, and I still need to sew on the banners on this one. So this is kind of where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna finish adding the banners and then sewing. I really wish I would have done a process video on this, but because it is such a cool technique. So anyways, that's what I've got so far. So alright guys, I'll talk to you later and have a great day, and don't get sick. The flu is awful. Alright, bye.